Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me this evening or whenever you're listening and watching this video. I just wanted to get on and share some things from my heart that I've just been sitting with. I went out tonight to see some bands and had a conversation with someone finally in person after 4 years, and something was reopened from 2020, and at first it was kind of crappy for me. It reminded me of some things, the states that I most often dwelled in at that time, one being postpartum depression and anxiety. And I had insomnia. I wasn't sleeping enough. I was eating a lot of edibles to self-medicate. I opened myself up again to my spiritual practice, and I wasn't always that grounded. And a lot of things came as a result of that, those states that I was dwelling in. And this conversation tonight just brought it all back to me. I did a lot of revision work. I've done a lot of healing work on the experiences of that year, which were pretty intense for me. And I realized in this moment, hearing this person talk to me, that I've come really far and I've done a lot of work, and I'm really proud of myself. And I wanted to say this because I know there's someone out there who could probably benefit from my sharing this evening. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what mistakes you've made, the burdens, the shame, the guilt that you carry, remember that you matter, and you're human and divine. And you're going to make mistakes. You're going to screw up. But you know what? You get back up and you keep going. You may fall, but you'll carry on. I did. I know a lot of other people that have also done that. And those people inspired me when I hit the bottom and I wanted to give up. Or I felt so defeated and I didn't know what to do anymore. When I threw away a beautiful relationship, I broke up my family, I left my career, I ended a lot of friendships, lost a lot of people in my life, and this was all COVID times. And I didn't want to admit those things before, and it was a process of unfoldment and really forgiving myself and letting go of the way I used to be and the things I used to do in old states when I wasn't as aware or didn't want to be aware of it and denied it and wanted to blame other people and not take responsibility for myself and choose to be stuck in my misery until I chose different and better for myself. And I know there's others out there that feel stuck in that position, but you can change, and you will if you choose to. The first step is acknowledging and admitting and accepting that maybe you're not happy with the way things are going in your life, how you're being, how you're showing up, how you're treating yourself, the way you're thinking, your daily thoughts. Are you pointing the finger at other people for what you're experiencing? Because if you are, you know what? It's fine. It's natural. I understand that because I did it too. But it comes back to self. Taking ownership and taking responsibility that, yeah, this has been the experience for me so far. And yeah, I've allowed myself to be treated this way. Yeah, I've allowed myself to treat others this way. Yeah, I've struggled with this thing and that thing. And yeah, I've been blaming others. But you know what? I'm done. That is the key to open the door to freedom, to get yourself out of that self-made prison. You don't have to stay there. You can be free. And people will say things, people will think things, maybe you'll get judged, maybe people will think you're crazy, What matters is, what do you think about yourself? And how do you feel about yourself? Do you believe that you matter? Do you love yourself, and do you care about yourself? And it may not be easy at first, but one moment at a time, one breath, one movement, each day, make them count, because they matter. Tonight I went to a show. Yeah, I had this conversation with someone. It was certainly not easy for me, but I see how far I've come. And maybe I didn't like the things I was hearing, but you know what? I will imagine lovingly for that person, like I have since the beginning, even if we had disagreements, even if I didn't like what was happening, because I care about people. Underneath pain, underneath sadness, underneath fear, mistrust, is a beautiful soul that wants to love and be loved, and wants to trust and be trusted, and doesn't want to experience the crap. So tonight I went to a show. I got to see old friends play. I got to remember times where I was young and wild and crazy, and I would go in mosh pits, and now I just smile. And I'm grateful to still get to see these people play shows all these years later and remember why I'm there, because I love Rose City music scene. I will go the rest of my life if I'm able to. I remember going to shows as a teenager when I felt lost and broken, and I found a place that I belonged, and I want that for others too. And I continue to want that for myself, because I feel like I belong there. I'm accepted, and it feels like home. So these are just my nighttime rant sessions. Haven't done one like this in a while, but just know that everything that you're experiencing, it all comes from your self-concept. It all comes from the beliefs that you hold about yourself, about others, and the world. So if you believe that you can be treated in a way that's deceitful, that you could be cheated, lied to, stolen from, any of that, you will experience that. And you can change that. I remember when I believed in all of those things, and I experienced those things until I decided to change my story and do the work. And I don't experience as much of that anymore. You know, there's many timelines, many dimensions, planes, realities, all going on at the same time. So overlap may happen, and I'm not always going to experience perfect bliss and zero drama. It's just different. I show up differently. I respond differently, and I make things mean something more lovely. And I know I have useful tools that help me carry on through my days no matter what. And you can do the same. Maybe if you check out some of my videos, you can learn a thing or two that will help you on this journey of healing, knowing that it's an ongoing progression, and change doesn't just happen like this permanently. Sure, you can shift in the twinkle of an eye, but there's going to be things. You're just more resilient, more adaptable, more steadfast and grounded in your knowing, that inner standing, the truth and the power of yourself. So thank you for listening, and may you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be free, and may you be full of love, and have hope as a progression towards true faith in your own beautiful divine power. Thank you for listening. If you liked this, please hit that like button, leave a comment, share your story, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.